Okay, we have this morning our second guest, Catherine Noble, who heads our volunteer program. And I'm sure she has lots of interesting information for us today. So go ahead, Catherine.
Well, thank you for having me. It's always great to be on Channel 6. So today I'm here to just, first of all, say happy Passover to our Jewish friends out there. This is an important week for them. Also wanted to say that we just finished up a lot of voluntary events, appreciation events. We had National Volunteer Appreciation Week, so you may have seen the posters outside throughout the campus. We had one in front of Garden Ridge, and we had one at the corner of Town Center. So just a way to say thank you to all our volunteers. And we had several different events going on just to say thank you. We had our big ice cream social, so that was really great. And we had a barbershop quartet that performed. We got really wonderful reviews on the barbershop quartet, so we will be having them back. We were excited to hear that.
They were fun to hear.
They great. I mean, I think my most favorite comment about the barbershop quartet is that one of the residents said, "Oh my gosh, I love the quartet because I could understand every word they sang."
Oh, okay.
You know, some of the songs nowadays.
No, yeah, except they sang a lot of old songs that we know the words to begin with.
That's
so.
true, and which makes it nice.
But no, they were very good.
Right, right. So, then we, you know, just a way we want to say thank you to everyone. And at that event, we did give out thank you gifts to our volunteers. We know that everyone couldn't make that event, so we're trying to get word out that your gift is waiting for you. And I brought one to show you what we're giving out, which is, it's a really nice gift. This is, basically it's a wallet, but it's a specialized wallet that is protected so that people cannot scan your credit cards and your driver's license information and all that, those types of things, because it's the IdentiGuard protection. So we are asking people, volunteers, if you would like your nice gift, and we hope you do, we think it's very handy. You can stop by the philanthropy office Monday through Friday and get one there. We have some there. We also have in my office at Garden Ridge, you can just drop by. And when you drop by, we are going to ask just one little thing of you. We're going to ask if you can help us update your records. This is a resident volunteer application, very, very basic, just so that we have updated records on each person. This helps us for a variety of reasons. One, we know if you're still interested in volunteering so that we can keep you in our records, and we appreciate that. So we're just asking people if they can come by and fill out this volunteer application, and then you'll get your gift, and we'll say thank you once again. We really appreciate it.
And where do they return those if they don't do it right there?
So if they can do it right there if they like. If they want to take one and just do it later, they can return it in the Benevolent Care Fund box at all the clubhouses, you know, at their convenience. We also had a couple other events that we were excited to have. We have hospice volunteers that do great work, so we had a hospice luncheon for them. That was very nice because it's a very small group. They do really specialized care.
That is special work.
It truly is. So that was nice. And then, of course, Channel 6, we have many, many volunteers here at Channel 6.
And we had very good food.
Yes, good food. So,
Chef Catherine.
That's right. So it was great. I love to cook, so I was able to cook for our Channel 6 volunteers. And I used a recipe from my mother-in-law, who actually lives here at Green Spring, that my husband, it's his favorite recipe. It's a chicken and herb recipe, so everyone seemed to like that, so I'm glad about that. And I know Channel 6 is going to be hosting an open house on May 5th.
Yes.
From 2 to 3. So I'd like to encourage people, not necessarily if you want to volunteer, but if you do, that's a great time to get information about that. but it's also just to come down and see the equipment here at Channel 6. It's just an open house. Come and meet the staff at Channel 6. See what's going on. A lot of people watch the Village in Motion show, so it's kind of a nice opportunity to come in to the set and see what it's all about.
Yeah, and the like Andrew and Avon and Diane will all be here to explain some of the things people may not understand about the equipment, etc.
Right.
So that'll be good.
And they can actually sit in these seats without even being on the camera if they would just want to sit here.
Right.
So, it'll be a nice open house. So we hope people will come for that.
Yeah, I hope they will too. And anybody who volunteers here is invited to be here to answer questions or just be here. So
right.
That'll be
great.
Fun.
And then we have our teacher group, which I know you also go outside and teach. So we're winding up the school year. It went by quickly. I think everyone's experience was really positive. So at Crestwood, which is the school that most of the volunteers go to on Wednesdays, they're actually there now. We're going to be having or Crestwood rather, is having an international night. So some of our volunteers. I saw that.
Was it in the Villagers?
Yeah. Some of our volunteers are going to go there and help out, and our Catholic community is actually taking up 2 collections to purchase books for each one of the students there, so that they have.
Isn't wonderful. That great? Yeah, that's great.
So some of our volunteers are going to be there to talk about the author of the book, because the teachers are strategically selecting the reading material that's appropriate for that grade level. So it's an opportunity to get the children excited about what book they will be reading this summer. Maybe doing a few pages of reading for them and to them, and talking about the author, and just having the books there and distributing them. It's just a really nice thing that Greensbury and Crestwood, the partnership there.
That's great. I'm glad. I know it was the first year that your experience here that was happening in the way it is this year, and it sounds like it really was a success.
I think so. Just really.
How many people are actually going?
We have about 10 to 12 that have signed up. Everyone doesn't have to go each week. That's the benefit of that. Not only your transportation is provided, but you're not locked into going each week, because people do other things around here. We understand that.
Yeah, reasons why they can't.
So if other people or potential volunteers are thinking about maybe wanting to do this for next year, we will be having some information sessions over the summer to provide information and to go through the process, because they do have to have a criminal background check to work in the county schools. And so we'll be providing that again. I have received several calls, because people hear about what a great program it is, and they want to be involved next year. So, we'll be expanding the program, I'm sure. So if anybody would like to be interested in that and get more information, I'd be glad to provide that.
Will it be expanded to any other of the elementary schools in the area? Do you know that particular program?
Well, we have partnered with Grand Involve, so that's how we're getting our complimentary transportation through Grace Presbyterian. So as of right now, we're still looking at Crestwood. It's a big school, though, so there's lots of need. Just having that transportation is a really nice benefit.
It is. That's great. Yeah. Well, I think we've about run out of time. Catherine, do you have any other last plug you want to put in for something?
I just always like to say thank you. Thank you to the volunteers. It really makes our community great. The energy, just the positive giving back, that's what we're all about.
Well, and you're an inspiration to do that, because you are a positive person, and it's such a pleasure. And I know this is your first time doing it here at Green Springs, so we're happy you're here, and thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
And now we'll have another roll-in with the Alexandria Singers.